The humming sound was likely caused by the residual magnetic field generated by the motor in the garbage disposal. When electrical power is supplied to the disposal under normal operating conditions, the motor utilizes the created magnetic field to rotate the blades. This is how it grinds up the food waste. However, when the power is off due to an outage, the motor is no longer receiving electrical energy to facilitate rotation. Despite this, the magnetic field can still exist due to factors like inductance and the properties of the motor's core materials. This residual magnetic field, although weaker than when the motor is powered, can interact with the motor's components, causing them to vibrate. This vibration is then perceived as a humming sound. It is important to note that the garbage disposal should not be operated when the power is off. Attempting to use it could potentially damage the motor due to the lack of proper electrical control and lubrication. If it becomes necessary to use the garbage disposal during a power outage, it is imperative to first turn off the corresponding circuit breaker that supplies power to the disposal. This will ensure that there is no accidental energizing of the disposal when the power is unexpectedly restored, which could lead to motor damage or other hazards. When the power is restored, there are several precautions to take. Firstly, before restoring power to any circuits, check all appliances and devices to ensure they are in the off position. This prevents a sudden surge of power from damaging sensitive electronics. Secondly, check for any tripped circuit breakers. If a breaker is tripped, reset it only after identifying and addressing the cause of the trip. Thirdly, wait a few minutes before turning on major appliances simultaneously to avoid overloading the electrical system. Power surges can occur when the power is restored. These surges can damage electronic devices. Consider using surge protectors to safeguard sensitive electronics. If you experience frequent power outages, think about investing in a backup power source, such as a generator or a battery backup system. Ensure the generator is properly installed and maintained. Battery backup systems can provide temporary power for essential devices. Report the power outage to your local utility company. They can provide information about the cause of the outage and estimated restoration time. The NEC, or National Electrical Code, provides guidelines for electrical installations. While the code does not directly address garbage disposal operation during power outages, it covers general safety requirements that are applicable. According to NEC 2008, branch circuits that supply equipment must have sufficient ampacity for the load served. Article 210.20 states that branch circuit conductors shall have an ampacity not less than the maximum load to be served. This means the wiring must be sized appropriately for the garbage disposal's motor. Also, the NEC in Article 430 covers motors, motor circuits, and controllers. It contains requirements for motor protection, including overcurrent protection. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers, are designed to protect the motor from damage due to excessive current. When the power comes back on after an outage, it is beneficial to avoid turning on all the electrical loads at once. A gradual restoration of power minimizes the stress in the electrical system and prevents voltage dips that can affect sensitive equipment. Consider staggering the startup of appliances and electronic devices over a period of several minutes. Inspecting the garbage disposal can also assist in troubleshooting. Check for any obstructions that may be causing it to hum. Remove any foreign objects that may be lodged in the grinding chamber. Ensure that the disposal is properly mounted and that all connections are secure. These connections can cause vibration and noise. Periodically clean the garbage disposal to prevent buildup of food waste. A clean disposal operates more efficiently and is less prone to problems. Consider using a garbage disposal cleaner or a mixture of baking soda and vinegar to clean the grinding chamber. Some garbage disposals have a reset button located on the bottom of the unit. If the disposal is humming and not operating, try pressing the reset button to see if it resolves the issue. The reset button is designed to trip if the motor overheats, preventing it from damage. If the garbage disposal continues to hum or is not operating properly, consult a qualified electrician. They can diagnose the problem and recommend the appropriate repair or replacement. Attempting to repair a garbage disposal without proper knowledge can be dangerous. When choosing a replacement garbage disposal, consider the size of your household and the amount of food waste you generate. Different models have varying grinding capacities and motor power. Look for a disposal with a motor that is powerful enough to handle your typical waste load. Some garbage disposals have sound insulation features that reduce noise during operation. If noise is a concern, consider a model with sound insulation. Check online reviews and ratings before purchasing a garbage disposal. Other users' experiences can provide valuable insights into the reliability and performance of different models. Remember to always follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing and operating the garbage disposal. Improper installation or operation can void the warranty and potentially damage the unit. Proper grounding of electrical appliances is crucial for safety. Ensure that the garbage disposal is properly grounded according to local electrical codes. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, reducing the risk of electric shock. If you are unsure about grounding requirements, consult a qualified electrician. Electrical safety is paramount, especially when dealing with appliances that involve water. If you have any concerns about the safety of your electrical system, contact a licensed electrician for an inspection. They can identify potential hazards and recommend necessary repairs or upgrades. Regular maintenance of electrical appliances can help prevent problems and extend their lifespan. Schedule periodic inspections of your electrical system and appliances to ensure they are operating safely and efficiently. Power outages can also be caused by weather-related events such as storms, floods, and heat waves. Prepare for potential outages by having a supply of emergency supplies on hand, including flashlights, batteries, food, and water. Sign up for outage alerts from your local utility company. These alerts can provide timely information about outages in your area. Consider purchasing a whole house surge protector to protect your entire electrical system from power surges. Whole house surge protectors are installed at the electrical panel and can protect all of the circuits in your home. Educate yourself and your family about electrical safety. Teach children about the dangers of electricity and how to avoid electrical hazards. Never touch electrical appliances with wet hands. Water can conduct electricity and increase the risk of electric shock. Avoid overloading electrical outlets and extension cords. Overloading can cause overheating and potentially start a fire. Regularly inspect electrical cords for damage. Replace any cords that are frayed or cracked. Use extension cords only temporarily. For permanent power needs, install additional electrical outlets. Keep electrical appliances away from flammable materials. Heat from appliances can ignite flammable materials and cause a fire. If you smell burning plastic or notice sparks coming from an electrical appliance, immediately turn off the appliance and disconnect it from the power outlet. Do not attempt to repair the appliance yourself. Contact a qualified electrician. Always use the correct type of light bulbs for your fixtures. Using the wrong type of bulb can cause overheating and potentially damage the fixture. Install ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, in areas where water is present, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and laundry rooms. GFCIs protect against electric shock by quickly shutting off the power if a ground fault is detected. Test GFCIs monthly to ensure they are working properly. Most GFCIs have a test button that can be used to verify their functionality. If a GFCI trips frequently, there may be a ground fault in the circuit. Contact a qualified electrician to investigate the cause of the tripping. Consider installing arc fault circuit interrupters, or SIs, in your home. SIs protect against electrical fires by detecting arc faults, which are a common cause of electrical fires. Arc faults can occur when electrical wiring is damaged or worn. SIs are typically installed in bedrooms and other areas where people sleep. When working on electrical projects, always turn off the power at the circuit breaker before starting work. Use a voltage tester to verify that the power is off. Never work on electrical projects alone. Have someone nearby who can assist you in case of an emergency. Wear appropriate safety gear when working on electrical projects, including safety glasses and gloves. If you are not comfortable working on electrical projects, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. Hiring a professional electrician ensures that the work is done safely and correctly. Before hiring an electrician, check their credentials and make sure they are licensed and insured. Ask for references and check online reviews before hiring an electrician. Get a written estimate from the electrician before starting the work. The estimate should include a detailed description of the work to be performed and the cost of materials and labor. Make sure the electrician pulls all necessary permits before starting the work. Electrical permits are required for many types of electrical work and ensure that the work is done according to local codes. Inspect the electrician's work after it is completed to make sure it meets your expectations. If you are not satisfied with the electrician's work, discuss your concerns with them and give them an opportunity to correct the problem. Keep a record of all electrical work that is performed in your home, including permits, inspections, and receipts. This record can be helpful if you ever need to sell your home or file an insurance claim. Proper maintenance and care of your electrical system can help prevent problems and ensure your safety. If you have any questions or concerns about your electrical system, contact a qualified electrician.